Good morning, students. We have we are going to study our next chapter, chapter 22, trigonometrical ratio. Trigonometrical ratio. Okay. Then, what is trigonometry? You know what is trigonometry? Yes, it is the measurement of triangles. We have studying triangle. Okay, you know what is a triangle, what are the properties of triangles. Okay, so trigonometry is the measurement of triangle. How will you measure triangles, or what are the measurements of what can we measure triangles? Okay, that is, this unit deals with the relation of sides and angles of a right angle triangle. Okay, probably right angle triangles has been very important role in triangles. Okay, right angle triangle is a very important type of triangles. Okay, so we have using trigonometry in right angle triangles. Okay, and you have studied Pythagoras theorem. I have given Pythagoras theorem, you have to also study. So in that theorem you have studied what is a base and altitude, that means the perpendicular, and also the hypotenuse. So you have familiar with that. So in that also Pythagoras theorem is only applicable for right angle triangles. So we have studying that right angle triangles here, and the trigonometry. What is trigonometry? Okay, so for any acute angle in a right angle triangle, the opposite side to the acute angle is called perpendicular. And the side adjacent to it is called the base. And the opposite to the right angle, what is the side? It is the hypotenuse. So for example, here the angle of reference, or the angle A, is given. Three right angle triangles has been given for you. First is angle ABC. Okay, angle ABC is right angle, BC is the perpendicular, which is 90 degrees, so it is the perpendicular. AB is the base, and AC is the hypotenuse here. Okay, in the second also, yes, the same has been given, but the angle of reference is changed. You can take any of the three angle as the angle of reference. Okay, according to that you will have changed the just changed the angle of reference. Okay, because one angle is 90 degree, so other two angles are okay, other two angles are the angle of reference. Okay, one angle is 90 degree and the other two angles are the angle of reference. Okay, and in the third triangle, angle of reference is alpha, and perpendicular is PQ, and PR is the hypotenuse, so QR is the base. Okay, so this is the concept of perpendicular, base, and hypotenuse, and the angle of reference. Okay, then how will you notate angles? Okay, to indicate an angle, we use Greek alphabets. Okay, in trigonometry, we use Greek alphabets to indicate, or to notate, for the notation of angles. Like, the first is theta. It is pronounced as theta. Second one is phi. Third is alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, these are etc. Many Greek alphabets has been used. So these are the letters or alphabets which are used to indicate, we used to denote angles. So in trigonometry we are only using these symbols. Okay, so you have to familiar with these symbols: theta, phi, alpha, beta, gamma, etc., which are the angles. Okay, and next is trigonometrical ratios, which is very important. Trigonometrical ratios, the ratio between the length of a pair of two sides of a right angle triangle is called trigonometrical ratio. So trigonometrical ratio is we have three sides for a triangle. You know there are three sides. Okay, then for a right angle triangle, the length of the pair of two sides, has been taken, and the ratio of that is the trigonometrical ratio. Okay, the ratio of the length of the two sides of a right angle triangle is the trigonometrical ratio. Okay, so there are three sides there. Three sides are there for a right angle triangle. So how many ratios will we get? Yes, just imagine. Yes, there has been three sides: base, perpendicular, and hypotenuse. So you can say it as, yes, come on. Yes, there has been three ratios will be there. Okay, three ratios will be get. Okay, and there are six trigonometrical ratios. Six trigonometrical ratios can be, yes, given from the three sides of a right angle triangle, which is called as sine, 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 cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant. These are the six trigonometrical ratios, okay, corresponding to the three sides of a right angle triangle. Very important, you have to memorize these six trigonometrical ratios: sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant. Okay, and we cannot write it as sine function. Okay, so then there is a small short in short we can write it as sine, sin, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, and cosec. These are the short forms of that six trigonometrical function. So from today we have to pronounce it as sine, cos, sec, tan, cot, cosec, etc. You don't want to say sec as secant, cosec as cosecant, just sec, cosec. Okay, now you have going to study the what are the ratios. Okay, so sine is defined as, for an acute angle A, you know acute angle, we have taken the acute angles as the angle of reference. Okay, there has been one acute angle for a right angle triangle, and okay, we know there are two acute angles for a right angle triangle. You have to just taking one because it is 90 degree. There has 90 degree. There has been two acute angles there. Okay, and we have taken one acute angle as the angle of reference. So in a right angle triangle ABC, for acute angle A, sine is defined as the ratio between the length of perpendicular and hypotenuse. You know the perpendicular, okay, the length of the perpendicular and the hypotenuse, that ratio is sine. That is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, perpendicular by hypotenuse. The figure is given. Look at that figure. Yes, A, B, C. Oh, sorry, that is not shown. It is A, B, C, and A, B is the base, AC is the hypotenuse, and the third side BC, which is not, the side is given but the writing is not. Please go to the textbook. You will be see that. So BC is the altitude or perpendicular. So this is the sine. Sine means that third side perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. You have to remember this. You have to by heart this equation, then only you can solve problems. Okay, so sine is ratio of perpendicular by hypotenuse. Next is cos. Cosine is the ratio of base and hypotenuse. Base by hypotenuse. Okay, tan is perpendicular by base. Ratio of perpendicular and the base. Cot is base and perpendicular. Cot, base and perpendicular. Sec is hypotenuse by base. ratio of hypotenuse and base. And last is cosec. Cosec is the ratio of the length of hypotenuse and perpendicular. Okay. Similarly, also the sine functions and sec functions of the if we take the acute angle, another acute angle as angle of reference, same will be there. Okay. Yes. So each trigonometrical ratio is a real number and it has no unit. We get a real number as the trigonometrical ratio, and which is not which has not unit. Trigonometrical functions has not unit, as it is a measurement, because but it has no unit, and the function is, the value is always a real number. Okay. Okay, so you have to remember sine, the sine as perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos as base by hypotenuse, tan as perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, you have to study these three functions by hearts, by a very important one. And then this another function, another three functions has been there: cot, sec and cosec. Okay, these three functions are the reciprocal of these three functions. That is, the sine functions reciprocal is cosec. Sine functions reciprocal is cosec. Sec functions cos functions cosec reciprocal is sec function, and tan is cot. So if you remember these three functions, you can automatically find out the other three. Okay, and example is given. A triangle is drawn. Okay, 5 centimeter is given as the base. Okay, you have to find the cosec and cos values. Okay, yes, it is easy. BC is given, and AC minus AB is 1 also given. So AC minus AB is 1, which means AC is 1 plus AB. So you can find it. An exercise problem, similarly, cos function, sec, cot, sec, tan, that functions has to be found out. Triangles are given, right angle triangles are given, and measures also given. So you can find it. Okay, another example, which is a rhombus. Also rhombus is a right angles. There has been right angles as we do diagonals. So diagonal AC is drawn, and the angle between diagonal AC and diagonals BD and side AB is given as alpha. Cos alpha is 0.8. So you can find the diagonal BD and perimeter of the rhombus. Okay, yes, this clearly give the solution for you. It is text workout problems. Please go to the text and do these workout problems. Many problems has been given. All the problems are important. Please do the workout problems and exercises also. Okay, this is the answer. Diagonal is 24 and perimeter is 60. Next is the reciprocal relations. I have told you, as the reciprocal of sine is cosec, sec is cos is sec, tan is cot. Okay, and then you can find the reciprocal functions as sine by cos. What is sine by cos? Which is tan. That is another relation. The first is, I have told you the first one, and the second is sine A by cos A is always tan A. Tan A. So this is the another important one. First is the reciprocal functions sine, cosec, cos, sec, tan, cot. This is the first reciprocal relation. Second one is sine A by cos A is always tan A, and cos A by sine A is cot A. That are the second relation, which is very important. Okay, so you have to remember these two reciprocal equations. And according to that, a problem has been given. Okay, a figure is given. Angle C is 90 degree. BD is equal to DC. BD is equal to DC because D is the midpoint of, D is drawn as a midpoint. You have to find cot angle ABC by cot angle ADC, and tan angle DAC by tan angle BAC. Okay, yes, BD is equal to DC, so you have to let that is as x, and so we get BC as 2x. Sorry, it is 2x. And what is cot angle ABC? Cot is cot. What is cot? Cot is hypotenuse by, sorry, base, perpendicular by hypotenuse. Okay, I think it is perpendicular by base by what is that? Yes, it is BC by AC. BC is the base and AC is the or perpendicular. So base by perpendicular is the correct one. Okay, that from like that you have to find that 2 and 1 by 2. And another is given 5 tan theta is equal to 4. Theta is an angle, you know. So 5 tan theta is equal to 4. I have to find the value of 8 sin theta minus 3 cos theta by 8 sin theta plus 2 cos theta. So from that, tan theta is 4 by 5. What is tan theta? Yes, sin theta by cos theta. So you will get the, here you have to do it because you have to divide it by cos theta, then you will get the tan theta. Okay, and cos theta by cos theta becomes 1. So 3 and by plus 2. Okay, that is there. And sin theta by cos theta can be written as tan theta. So you can substitute the value of tan theta there. Okay, then you will get the answer. Exercises also given for you. Okay, please do these exercises also. Okay, please do these exercises also. As you work out the problems, you will be easy for doing these exercises. Okay, another exercise is also given. Okay, so this is the trigonometrical ratios. You have to study that base, what is base, perpendicular and hypotenuse, you know, and there are acute angles there. So the angle of reference is that, and the the 6 important trigonometrical ratios are there: sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant and cosecant. So these are the 6 ratios, and the first 3 ratios are very important. Then you have to study that, and the another 3 ratios are the reciprocal of the first 3, and sine by cos is tan, that is the second reciprocal relation, which is very important. So please do study and do exercises and workout problems. If you feel any doubt, please ask me and or call me or message me. You can if you don't getting any answers, please contact me. Okay, thank you, students.